Yeah, I know what that is. That's April Fool's Day. That's what the big day, national day is. It's April Fool's Day. Oh boy, I wouldn't like to be in some of your houses today with all your pranks and all your funny jokes you're going to be pulling on mom and dad all day. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's always a fun day at school, so I really wish that we were there. Little kids think it's April Fool's Day is just hilarious. They come up with all kinds of silly things that are hilarious to them. Maybe not to us. Well, us meaning adults and teachers, but little kids think they're really funny. So I hope you have some fun on the first day of April with April Fool's Day while we're home. You know, I was thinking about the book Strongman that I read yesterday. Because my son and I work out in our basement quite often. In fact, see this? My knee and my foot? I have this because of that. So I have a torn meniscus in my knee. But don't tell anybody. But I take these off and work out and then put them back on. I don't really think that's helping much my cause, but I can't just sit here all day and have to make sure we do some type of physical activity. And I hope you're doing that too. Did anybody take advantage of National Walk in the Park Day? Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody did, but that's okay. But if you can get out, if mom and dad will take you out for a little bit, get you a little walk around the house or walk just down the street and back, keep your distance from other people and just get some fresh air. I think that would be a good thing for you. So today I decided after our book yesterday on Charles Atlas, the Strongman, the biography, I decided to pick kind of a silly book, but a silly book with a lesson. It's called Todd'S TV, and it's written and illustrated by James Proimos. This is a book with really simple illustrations, as you'll see, just black and gray, and my favorite color, orange. And simple illustrations using just those colors. But it kind of teaches us a lesson. There is a lesson in here, and it has to do with this thing right here. I know TVs don't really look like that anymore, but growing up, that's what TV looked like to me. It was kind of a square box, not that big, sitting on the floor, kind of made out of wood around the sides. And that's what kind of TV this is. I wonder when this book, I'm going to go to the copyright page. The copyright page gives us all of the information about the things in the book. And I wonder when this was made. It was originally done in 2010, so it's not really that old. But I bet you the author was thinking about his childhood and what the TV was like at that time. We see some new technology in here too. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I'll let you discover it for yourself. But here we go with Todd'S TV by James Proimos. And I hope you really enjoy it. See you back here in a little bit.
Todd'S TV by James Proimos. This is Todd. This is Todd's mom. This is Todd's dad. And this is Todd's TV. Todd loved his parents, but he had grown much closer to his TV. It made sense. Whenever the phone rang, Todd was told to go watch TV. Whenever it rained outside, Todd's parents put him in front of the TV. Whenever they had parent things to discuss, Todd's mom and dad pointed him to the TV. This is just how things are. Parents are busy people. They can't spend every minute with their child. One night, Todd's parents were trying to decide which of them could take Todd to his parent-teacher conference. Oops, I have a meeting. Yipes, my boss needs me back at the office. I'll do it. Todd and his parents rushed into the other room to see who the voice belonged to. They were surprised when it turned out to be the TV. Oh my, it's just me. I'll take the kid. We spend so much time together anyway." "The TV is right," said Todd's mom. "The TV has always been good at watching our boy," said Todd's dad. So off the TV and Todd went to the parent-teacher conference. When they got to school, all the other parents gave the TV a strange look. But the TV was very entertaining. Soon all the parents were talking about how great the TV was. "I laughed. I cried. Marvelous!" The teacher said Todd had been acting out a lot lately. The TV assured her that things would change. "I think Todd has been watching too many cartoons." "I'm on it." Afterward, the TV took Todd out for ice cream. "This is living." "You bet it is." That night, while Todd's dad was still at work, the TV took Todd in. "Bedtime story?" "Nah, I'm just gonna hit the hay." The next morning, Todd's mom was exhausted from her meeting, so the TV made pancakes. Oh boy, those were the best pancakes ever. Soon the TV was driving Todd to school each day, giving heart-to-heart advice. "Let me put it this way. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never harm you." How very wise. Playing catch. Todd's parents were grateful the TV was able to take Todd on vacations when they were unavailable. They were happy when the TV showed Todd things he had never seen before. "This is a shoehorn." "Holy cow." They began to miss Todd, although they did see him at dinner, where the TV would perform stand-up comedy while they ate together. "Well, excuse me." Then one night, the TV said something to Todd that threw his parents for a loop. "Psst, I'm toying with the idea of legally adopting you." "Really?" "Oh my." Todd's parents were outraged. "That TV is taking over our kid's life." "Who does that TV think it is? Us?" Todd's dad had several meetings with the TV, but the TV would always change the subject and wind up talking him into buying products he didn't really need. "TV, you are going to have to back off." "If you act now, I can get you a full set of cutlery for the low price of $9.99, but that's not all." Todd's mom tried outperforming the TV on several occasions, but the TV was far more talented than her. They even tried dressing up as a TV themselves. Yipes! But nothing seemed to work. Todd loved all the attention, but he missed his parents as much as they missed him. So he did something he hoped would give his parents an idea. "Hey guys, watch this." On, off, on, off, on, off. And it did. Todd's parents ran over to the TV and did something they should have done a long time ago. They turned the TV off. Believe me, I would have turned them off weeks ago if they had switches. From that point on, Todd and his parents spent huge amounts of quality time together. Todd read more, listened better, and felt more loved than he ever had in his life. Yes! Things went on like that for a full year. No one was surprised when Todd won the Student of the Year award. First prize, a super-duper high-tech computer with all the bells and whistles. Oh my. Does that thing even have an off switch?
Well, we're back. Todd'S TV. I almost said James TV for some reason. Todd'S TV. Did you get what the lesson was? That's right. Not too much television. Although today, I think we have lots of other things that we're told not too much of. And we saw a little bit of that at the end of the book. Right there with the computer, right? Not too much YouTube. Not too much computer time. There's some really great things that we can learn and we can get out of using those devices. We can learn a lot of really interesting things. There's a lot of information out there. We can be entertained. Maybe we can learn to code. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But if we're finding ourselves in front of the television for 10 hours a day or watching YouTube for 10 hours a day, that's probably not a good idea. Even things that are really great for you, if you have too much of it, it turns into a bad thing. Like, who likes apples? I love apples. If you ate nothing but apples for the rest of the week, although apples are a very good thing for you, too many apples and not enough other things would not be good for your health. You would be missing out on lots of other things like protein and different vitamins and minerals. So even something really great like an apple, if you overdo it, would not be a good thing for your body, a good thing for your mind ultimately. So remember, too much of a good thing is bad regardless of what it is. So you always want to tone it down. Make sure you're spending plenty of time reading and plenty of time playing with friends and family. Get out a board game, play some cards, use your imagination to play a game there in the house. Shut off the TV and shut off the electronics. I know it can be hard when we're stuck in the house. It's a really easy thing to go to, but try to remember and try not to use too much in the way of electronics and make sure you're interacting with your family that you're home with. Well, I hope you had a great read aloud with me. I hope you have a great April Fools. Keep up all those silly pranks, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.